Greetings, I'm Liz.
And I am Scandal.
and let's grow a garden together.
Let's build a dance floor together.
Woo,
Yes.
let's do it.
Yes. All right. So I've done that. Oh, we're actually going to build the dance
We're
floor.
going to build it. So fixing it was tearing it down and growing everything back. And then we're going to have to flatten out this ground again.
What kind of look did you want to go for?
Something flat. Oh, I think it'd look really nice if we matched it to the railing and the stage, which we haven't decided on yet. Oh,
Yeah.
I mean...
just a bit.
Oh,
God.
You're gonna just drill straight into the dirt wood. Okay, she's literally like
My homie?
summoning wood. How do you do that? Oh, it's not woven. I thought it was woven at
That's
first.
what I
I'm
was...
like, holy crap.
Oh.
Okay, it actually tiles correctly.
I
That's wild.
don't know.
I don't
I'm
know.
having some sort of weird level of
See, this one I don't
actually like Ender's Game.
Okay, see, this one I don't like because it really looks very unfinished. All the rough color instead of clear, crisp color bothers me.
Why do they like to do that in this game? Okay,
It's
so
distressed.
question for the people who have made this game.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you choose to decide to basically, like,
Have
as my
so
friend
many
Lies
things
here,
distressed.
have so many things basically distressed or incomplete? Like, why would you have the blue tile incomplete or the green incomplete? These are brand new things, yes?
Is she gonna paint it partially in the let's go for shabby chic and colorful?
I'm like, that
what
looks
is that?
crappy to me.
It looks poorly done.
Yes.
Yes, so I will criticize that. This one looks kind of fun, but a little bit much. And then there's this one, which I don't really like.
The middle
So we go
one.
for the middle one?
Yeah, middle one.
It's fine. But yeah, at first it really looked like it was woven under and over, and I was like, whoa.
Yeah, that's what I was forgetting. So the reason why
whoa.
I say Ender's Game is because there's one of the Ender's Game series books, which I don't know whether or not anybody wants to read them. I apologize for the individual that it's connected to, and I guess I can't really apologize because I'm kind of recommending them.
You can't be an apologist, just talk about the parts of the story.
It's true. So later on, actually, in one of the books, there's a discussion of basically a sort of religion that more or less popped up over following basically like lines or patterns.
On the floor
And they
or just
discovered
everywhere?
just sort of everywhere, anywhere that basically they could find it. But there were people who basically learned how to engage with it, and they talked about it of being like it was this deep sort of like spiritual experience, and these people had grown up doing this for years, and then they end up, of course, finding out that actually it had been a genetic predisposition that had been put into them by colonialists
To try and find
to
patterns?
control them,
To control them,
so that they would never basically fight back, or that would have problems basically
They have
functioning.
so much, they have to focus
Because like
on
it's a little
patterns so hard.
super hyperactive, like cannot function,
things.
like unless you do it for a while until you hit your sort of moment.
So every one of them has to go through labyrinths.
Yeah, it was terrible.
All right, and if you don't know, a labyrinth isn't actually a maze. It's just a pattern that you follow meditatively.
Yep.
So that one. It's cha-terrific. Cha-terrific.
Yeah, cha-terrific.
It really looks like we'd be super crowded if you had more than 3 people dancing.
No kidding. What do you think, Grandpa? Positively jitterbuggable, ladies.
Oh, that's amazing.
Jitterbuggable.
You just look so jitterbuggable.
You look so jitterbuggable.
Walks up to someone, would you like, my dear, you look positively jitterbuggable. Would you like to bug with me?
Somebody who lives in the United Kingdom is gonna go,
Oh, God.
all right, well, we're gonna get involved on buggery on the dance floor.
Wow, that's not what we did on our dance floor. Right? These kids these days.
Woo!
All right. Do you dance, Regina?
You know it. You know it. You?
I mean, we just danced through 2 projects, but hi. The dance floor was practically my second home back in the city. Bring it on! So you actually did get out and do things.
Or did you only get
don't.
out in relation to her boyfriend, though?
Right?
Like, I can't remember his goddamn
did
name,
they
but
dance
I'm like,
together?
all right.
Maybe a lot.
Are they
knows?
gonna dance together?
Dance battle?
battle?
Oh my God, really?
Really?
You're kidding.
All right,
I'm gonna ask you about the guest book. I don't care about the dance battle. We still have work to do. Why?
Yeah, no, I'm like, I don't feel it's
Okay. Hey, Mr. Jones, do you know either of these guys in the guest book?
Let me have a look. Let's see. Edgar Barris. Yes, he was a local fella, a new editor for the newspaper, if I recall correctly. Barry Means? I had no idea he knew Mary.
Oh, right. Regina told me you read his books, right?
If he visited here, it's possible I met him and simply never knew it.
It's gotta be the aunt. It's gotta be her and her pen name.
Right? Life is funny like that, I suppose. I keep wondering, though, like, is it her pen name now? Now I'm confused.
I wanted to be. Well, she could have been writing it in. He. I'll sign the guest book as my other name.
Right?
You know? Like, I could see that.
Aye. Hang on.
We got a reward.
Got a reward.
Got a tab
Get
to
the
open.
reward. Are you ready for a reward to have useless
All
hearts?
right.
Okay.
Ask Philip about
That author.
It is. It's that other skill, that author.
I gotta go see that person, yells Midoriya.
That person! They called them that person.
All
It's so
night.
casual. Oh my god!
Okay.
Okay, so if anyone doesn't know, I had this explained. So some anime that have translations on them will actually have fun little asides that tell you what things mean. And I actually watched an anime a while ago that explained why some characters get really offended when somebody else says that person. The way they explain the translation is when somebody goes, oh, I'm going to go talk to that person, is it's an incredibly friendly, casual, and affectionate, a familiar way to refer to them. Super familiar. Instead of saying so-and-so by their last name, you say that person, which the way, that isn't necessarily exactly what it means, but it translates to that. What you're saying is, I'm very familiar with them.
Right. I have a cultural.
So basically, it's not culture. I have a social connection to them,
which is a part of your culture. Though.
Right.
I mean, like my culture experience with this particular statement or phrase is that this is very familiar.
And so basically, what's happening is the other character is getting jealous or uncomfortable, going, "Wait, you know them really well and are very close with them."
Right.
The way you might say about your best friend or intimate partner or something like that. That is what I have had it explained. Anyway, so a few of those anime that I've watched that really do have these like descriptions of how things translate and what they mean culturally are really fun.
I really have to say, you know, as somebody who has enjoyed some anime over in the past, like there are many of the anime that I've really honestly liked, but the biggest thing that I've had in regards to them is it's been interesting to watch, you know, not only the subs versus dubs war, so I'm gonna go off on my tiny little thing, but also like the fact that, like, what I enjoyed in regards to, like, fan subbing was that the fan subbing tried to explain context and wasn't willing to basically sacrifice more or less what was going on and being like, and so you could pause it and they would have these great little details like paragraphs for going, what they're saying here exactly is this thing. And they would try to translate it within the context of what they understood, which was super cool. And I don't see official studios doing that really at all anymore. Never did they really ever do it much to begin with.
See, I don't know about that. I wasn't really familiar with a lot of fan dubs, fan subs. I would say, but I did read a lot of fan translated manga.
I mean, I fan subs. So.
I would say, and they would talk about in great deal why they translated the things they did, and sometimes even going like 6, 7 books in, they're like, we've suddenly changed this character's name to this character. We're not going to go back and fix it because it's a lot of work, but we want you to know that we finally had somebody else who's like, no, what this name translates to in this other language is actually this thing.
Right.
So it's not using, so if you're actually translating it over, they'd be called, Jerry or whatever it is.
Right.
Anyway, so it was kind of interesting sometimes those things. All right. What do you know about Barry Means?
Very little, though I believe few people know much about him, actually. He's famously reclusive, doesn't grant interviews, and never poses for photos. A real man of mystery, and I don't just mean the content of his novels.
And still somehow Aunt Mary was friends with him.
She truly was a remarkable woman.
I see. I really think it's her pen name.
I think it is too.
That's all we've got. Okay, Walkway Lamps happens in the middle of nowhere, so I'm just going to do that.
Yep, time to do it.
Because, like, it's not related to anything, but maybe we could just clean up the edges around the dance floor, because damn. I also feel like it'd be hard to lay a beautiful wooden floor like that underneath a damaged railing.
Right.
So we're just going to carefully magic it, or just like you roll it out like vinyl and tuck it under the edges, and then just smooth it down with a roller. It's fine.
I mean, like, all right, I've made my appropriate sacrifices for the day. Here's, me with my patron. I need your help today.
I will talk the wood into scooting under the other railing, and then pull the railing off and remake it. But I didn't want to do that for, first.
Because why?
Or why take the railing off as well? These have to be separate.
Right.
Oh, these little walkway lamps are a cute idea. The one walkway lamp. If you're throwing a party at night, nobody trips. Okay, that's kind of cute.
It's very thoughtful. There is actually more.
I know, but I was just like, are there actually like more on the way? Because I only see like 3. And where is this one heading to anyways? Like over
that's
here?
That's kind of cute,
the
but that's
stoplight?
so
that's
dark.
Terrible.
That's awful. I thought it was something else. Oh, dang,
what
I
did you
didn't
think
know.
it was?
Oh, God, I thought it was like some cute stained glass.
Oh, no.
I was like, that's adorable, but that would be
it's
so
the walk
dark.
sign.
That's so dumb.
That's not as cute as what you're thinking.
No.
Those are kind of cute. They're not pointed the directions they'd be most useful, though, and that'd keep your fish awake all night long.
And
like,
that
I think you just go with these.
Yeah, it's fine, default.
Like, the walk signs are terrible. It's funny, but no.
Ooh, cute lamps. Where'd you get the money for that, girl?
Don't ask. I just found them in the garden shed. I stole them from the local Home Depot. I'm sorry. I charged them to your account. I got them from Luke's backyard. Take your pick.
Hi. What?
I don't actually have the money for them. They don't actually exist. They're illusions. Okay? I'm hoping to put in real ones later.
Oh, that's great. I love that idea.
That's what I said. Yep.
Think anyone throws these kind of parties anymore?
No idea, but it hasn't occurred to me
You know,
that
if
I
they
could
don't
honestly,
have money or time.
you know, rent the space out to people and maybe pay you what, you know, I owe you. Because if you're also buying materials for everything you're doing, this is a lot for you to
Right.
invest. I don't know, rich people? But people do like to rent venues. Don't gouge them for it, you know, but do rent. No, it's
Aren't
cool.
you a rich person now? Oh, we finally got to deal with
Here
this.
it is. Those branches need trimming. I better get trimming.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think she knows.
Yeah, no, this is terrible.
This is a little bit okay, this is very uncomfortable. But also they dropped it for a while, so it felt a little uneven in the story pacing itself, in a reviewing criticism kind of way of going, it was suddenly there all the time, then completely forgotten for a bit.
That's why I said
and
it
now
felt
it's
like
back
it was for a
again.
gag, and then they just kind of dropped it.
Yeah, unfortunately. But then, of course, it's going to be, Regina. We
What?
were talking to Regina, then Regina vanished, and we were back suddenly at the other part of the grounds. We walked down over here.
Right?
We literally pointed to branches over there, and then
it came
appeared back over here to take care of them.
Regina, where am I?
Wait,
What just
how?
happened?
I just got poofed out of the dance
Hi,
floor.
woo.
Watch out, trees and bushes. Here comes the trim train. Trim, 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 trim. Cut, 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 cut. Just a little more. A little more trimming later. All right, so we did some
Woo.
trimming. We did some cutting.
Cleaned up.
Excellent.
Oh, Miss Roberts,
Oh, what is it, Mr. Jones?
you missed a spot on the oak tree.
I did?
Huh?
Oh, there's
Huh?
something in the thing.
Huh?
Oh God, is it the damn squirrel? Oh no, you're gonna ruin his new nest. You're
Yes.
kidding. You're going to destroy the tiny god's new nest. And you are just being
another minor deity. It's
so oblivious, and you're
Again.
gonna anger the same minor deity again.
over and over again. You really
What are all these twigs and carefully placed dead leaves doing in the tree? Well, you see. There it is.
Squeak 'em!
Squeak 'em! Squeak, squeaker! Whoa! Oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry,
Miss
Um, Dang it. Oh, that was his nest again. Why does he always make them so low? Most squirrels make them way up in the trees.
That really makes no sense.
He is a damn little god. He's going, I want to be cocky and be close to the ground, and you should deal with it.
Bitch!
And I should probably talk to him at some point instead of just screaming, but it's fine. Now I've really gone and done it. All right, patron, how do we deal with this other god?
Don't tell me that was the same squirrel.
Yeah, it was. It was. I could tell by his horrible, angry little voice.
Feisty little one, that creature.
Thanks. Feisty. I'm telling you, he's evil. Also, like, if he's not a minor god according to their canon, what is the point of this arc? Like,
It's supposed to be funny and to break up the fact that she's not,
that she is
She's
in a very
avoiding-
dark, unfortunate place that's honestly very stressful and inappropriate. And
They're
she's
like,
behaving
oh
inappropriately.
crap, we've written ourselves into a pretty heavy corner. Well, this is supposed to be a game that where you can just buy endlessly whatever you want with no questions asked, and now we've have made a storyline that we're not sure how
About
to deal with.
money, and she's everything she should ever be bringing in, whether it's potted plants or wood floors or even like dusting equipment. It's something she either has to own already or she has to be paying for. And the fact that everything is full of all this stuff, not to mention the fact she's going to have an astronomical water
They're
bill
like,
if
we
she's
tried
gonna
to be
water in this
subversive.
garden.
We went too far.
We went too far. We got stuck. All right, yeah, I do feel like they're writing themselves into a corner at this point. Instead of going, the stuff that she's doing that isn't from Regina, how is she paying for that?
Mm-hmm.
And going, it doesn't make sense.
None
I
of
just
it.
bought lamps. No,
No.
darling. It's fine. I'm evil. Evil, I say.
He's evil.
Hmm.
Even so, you invaded his territory for all he knows. Also,
And you
I told
helped me do it. Rude.
I was just gonna call myself out. Excuse?
Rude.
Grandpa's got a point, Lils. The Squirrelinator was here first.
That's fair.
Just give him a bag of nuts already. Nice ones.
Even I know how to make an offering to a minor deity that I've offended.
Excuse
Even
me?
just be decent to a
I
regular
have learned
person.
from being around you, and you're the one literally pitching a fit about this.
Because you're distracted by something.
Something.
What are you distracted
Honey-
by? Nothing? I'll go get the nuts.
Woo!
How do I get nuts?
Oh, look
God.
at that pool over there.
Oh, look! It's a whole tree full of nuts I didn't know I had that the squirrel didn't find. I'm going to harvest them and give them to him because I can't afford any nuts. Hey, Luke! Do you have any nuts? Ah!
Luke, I won't have any after you're done with me. I gotta tell you, I'm a little bit nervous.
I don't know if I like that question.
Lily, why do you need to know?
last ones.
Nice.
Can we
nuts.
say give nuts? Squirrel peace offering. Oh, it looks cute in that picture almost. Like who?
All right, do you want to do a dance battle finally?
Oh, fine. We'll do the freaking dance battle because everything else is going to run past it. They assume we've already done it for some reason.
Yep.
All right. Check this out. So, it's the same dance you did for Luke.
Yes.
That is the exact same dance you did for Luke. They only did one animation for this, so it's fine.
Yep, it's fine.
Also, your rhythm looked terrible. Were we supposed to be making fun of her? Or was that supposed to be cute? Or is that supposed to be a modern dance that I'm not aware of?
I think we're supposed to be making fun of her because she's clearly out of touch.
I don't like that, though. Like, if she loved the dance floor, she should be able to be skilled at it. Just because someone's a disaster in some areas doesn't mean they lose their skills or that they have to be an embarrassment.
No, you need to understand that nobody remembers either that she's an accountant, so she's gonna be shit at everything. Plus, also, I mean, she's the destroyed cinnamon roll. Don't you want to help her?
Yeah, but destroyed cinnamon rolls can also have some really cool skill sets. And in fact,
I know.
a lot of abused, oppressed women have amazing skill sets simply because they've been forced into things due to trying to cope and or survive.
Even if that's basically also learning how to do makeup or learning how to do fashion really, really well because of trauma and abuse.
Because of someone attacking your looks so hard, and defensively, you work on them harder. Someone attacks the one thing that you get super nervous about, because for you, the people attacking it or the person attacking it, that was the most sensitive thing. So you go really hard course correction and you get really damn good at it. What are you? Impressive at cooking. A master level chef. Do you like cooking? I don't even know, but I have to be good at it. So I enjoy being really good at it because I have to be.
So that's kind of like you, my friend.
Well, I was making somewhat of a reference. It's fine.
Yeah, I know. You can. I'm just gonna pat my friend. It's okay.
I have done some defensive cooking in my life. It's okay.
And yeah, okay. Let's tip him. I'm sorry. But that's a really good, Lils. Actually, like, yeah.
Wow. Okay. You show me your moves then. Wait. Was she knocking her and now she's like being defensive? Like, wow.
Yes.
Okay. Show me your moves then. All right. So Regina.
Okay.
That's hilarious. This is one very specific kind of dance thing
Also,
we're
if we
going
just
for.
leave her here forever, she'll spin.
I'm just gonna say
Regina,
all right.
a vortex.
So this is what everyone's doing who has wood floors during the coronavirus.
Oh, yes.
I'm stuck indoors.
What did I do all day?
All day. I just love the idea of sort of like leaving Lily there to dance in front of Luke. That we just leave Regina there. The more and more stunned Lily should get, because it just keeps going on and on and on. Your centrifugal force is amazing. Your momentum is fantastic. You have balanced yourself beautifully. You are literally a spinning top. Everyone should be super proud of you. It's amazing. I kind of would just leave it there for just. So Lily just watches her friend spin for about 45 seconds.
Hang on. Okay, so we're gonna go quiet. So if anybody wants like record this little section, we might even do it and just stick it up on our Instagram. So hang on.
Oh god! All right, so she just keeps spinning and spinning.
Spin
and spinning.
forever.
Oh my god, she keeps going.
What's up, dancing queen?
Oh, she just keeps going. It gets worse. Like you get tired of it, and then it gets even funny again. It's like Donkey saying, "Are we there yet?" It just it gets stupid, and then it gets funny again because it's just so. No! Hey, I said no boys in the party. Oh, she got up. All right, there we go. In the party zone. Hi.
What's with the? All right,
because he went to
you heard the lady.
Instead.
No, I know.
Okay. All right.
You heard the lady.
Oh, what about him? He's not a boy. He's clearly a grandpa.
He's also not in the party
grandpa.
zone, technically speaking.
Well, she was talking about this whole garden area.
Oh,
remember? Because she told him I'm going to go work on the party zone.
I
and he
thought
talked
the party
about
zone
the
was the
oven
dance floor.
and everything.
Oh shit!
It's a whole area.
Maybe it's because he's by the tree.
Maybe. I bet she's just going to say he's a man.
Right?
I will bet you. Oh, grandpas are exempt from the boy rule. She called him not a man.
man.
She didn't call grandpa a man, but she said, "You are not a man, Luke." That's a little rough. I don't like boys. I like men.
Oh god, I love that actually there was a great reaction. I think it was like a Vine or something where they were just like, this person's like, I'm so excited! And they watch this thing and it says, I don't like boys. And she just like stops it, looks at the camera, and then continues playing, I like men. And
she
it was like
says,
lesbian
"No!"
disappointment.
Lesbian, yes, there
or
was some
something.
of
It
that.
was so good.
It was hilarious. They're like, oh, you don't like boys? And they're like, oh, well, never mind. It's okay. I was actually in a role-playing game one time where it was this experience of someone being exasperated by the way everyone played boys. Like, they wanted to hit on people so hard, and everyone was playing what they considered to be stupid male characters.
Right.
And so they're like, I cannot hit on anybody else's character because they're too stupid for my character. Finally, this one, what might be identified as a pseudo-villain character shows up and is incredibly put together in that socially acceptable kind of way. And they're like, oh my God, the appearance of a real man. We found the actual man. And I'm like, you know what? The other men are men too.
They are.
Like, I appreciate your joke that you just want to every single scene go, oh, there's a man here. That it is crapping on everyone else's interpretation of adult masculinity.
Now, again, there might be some level of criticism to be levied at both how men and women and other genders are basically treated. It's particularly in the US for expectations and social roles and whatever else. And
But this is high fantasy.
I know!
All right, all
I'm
right.
like, really?
Grandpas are exempt from the boy rule.
Hey! You want me to bring over my banjo? Easier to move your body if you got music.
But we need to work, actually.
Wrong accent for me, Brooklyn dear. Go put it down.
And it's okay. We gotta get back to work. But maybe if you could look at that gramophone for me. No hammers though. No sledgehammers.
Yeah, no problem. Rain check on the banjo though, right?
I just said you have permission to be in the zone. You don't have permission to be here unless you're working and earning your way in. That's all. Sure. All right, so that's about it for this episode, my dudes, because we are trying to appeal more to the algorithm of the YouTubes, which says anything longer than 20 minutes will never appeal to anyone ever, and we will not promote or recommend it.
Well, it's like 20 to 30 minutes, but keeping it under...
As far as we understand, it's actually under 20 minutes, and then you got a light shot at it with the right amount of tags if it's over 20.
Right.
Which is kind of sucky, because we like to talk and hang out.
It's true. We have a grand old time. Sometimes
do.
that's one of those things, actually, where we have goals of being like, if we can get our Patreon running much better, and basically can get more people involved, maybe even with Ko-Fi or whatever, we will be able to stream more, which is a thing we like to do. We
or
like
stream
talking.
at all.
Right? Yeah, be it stream more / actually stream.
Yes, because we
Yes.
don't have the internet capability to
This feels like
right
streaming
now.
to me, though, because of what we do.
Because
Honestly,
it does. Like, we're just talking, we're hanging out, it's fine.
we're having a good old time. Anyway,
So if you would like to like, comment, subscribe, if you think anyone else would like what we do or would enjoy this series, please share it with your friends, that kind of thing. We would appreciate any level of support for visibility, but please don't shove it on anyone who you're just trying to go, no, check this out, unless you think they would genuinely like it.
Right.
We're not trying to be like, you need to market for us. Because I am one of those people that really does aggressively dislike, why do they leave this open?
I don't know.
The idea that someone will be like, I'm trying to shove this on you just because I need to, not because you'd actually be interested.
right.
Anyway, so
Other than that, we appreciate you guys being here, and please take care of yourselves and be kind to each other, and please communicate.
Yes.
Also be willing to forgive and comprehend that if you are stuck indoors, this is a little stressful right now. Please be there for each other. I have been Scandal, though.
yep, be safe during these corona times, and I have been Lies. And it was great playing with you. Bye!